Yes, yes, we live, we live. We are live. Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Gianna. Rest in peace to the other eight who lost their lives 1 year ago. Welcome, everyone, to a special episode of 1 Cent. Heaven Sent show. I'm your entertainment and host, DJ Monty Carlo. Happy Mercy Tuesday. Please declare your greatest of all time. Come on in, show the live show.
Fell asleep watching Sports Center. Woke up on some shit. Gotta appreciate the greats. Got them screaming encore. They just want more.
Tell everybody, come on.
Black Mamba. Got them screaming encore. They just want more.
Very, very special guest.
Yeah, who you know did it like Kobe, 60 to go. That's some cold, call it 60 below. I mean, he played like he got ice in his veins. Shoot it in your face from far, man. That boy gotta be nice at the range. I talked with him twice at the games. Once had to trade it on video. I say we had a nice little exchange of words. He said you gotta come and spice up the game. Say word. Kobe giving me advice is insane, absurd. Your favorite player you watch slice through the lane. It's putting you on the game and the price of this fame. These are things that let you know that your life's gonna change. And that stuck in your head like a knife in your brain. See, back then, I just wanted ice in my chain. Some sneakers, some jerseys, some flights on a plane. I mean, I was getting money, started pricing little things. Chasing all the girls, didn't have a wifey to explain. Just the light skin in the range. The nicest with the nicest with that hit that make you make before the light could even change. Whoa. Back to the other scoring leader. See, I was with son when he wore Adidas, number 8 in the fro. They was hating him, though. When you blow up, why do people try to flating you, though? Like, they ain't got 5 rings of their own. But these peasants still try kings on a throne. I mean, this chick told me give her a ring or she gone. And after that, she couldn't get a ring on the phone. The number.
This episode off right and give respect to an incredible loss, man, from the NBA to all athletes of the world, every family, every Kobe fan out there. I want to just start this show off right and really give you my my all in this episode. So everybody sit back, relax. I'm about to bring my guest on. I'm Simply B, aka Bianca. She's one of the top sneakerheads, female sneakerheads in the game right now, and she's put a lot of work in. She's an incredible person. This is my first time actually going live with her. I've seen her shows, a lot of her shows. She has the Sunday sneaker show where she bring on her fellow female sneaker collectors and sneaker heads. And what more better way to bring her on the show and let her tell her story and vibe with her. You know what I'm saying? This is what we gonna do. I'm gonna bring her on right now. Actually, I'm gonna waste no time. We're gonna bring her on right now. Where is she? There she go. All right. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hello, Missy.
How
How are you doing today?
Good. I'm like, is it good? Okay, I think it's like fine, right? Okay.
Okay. Let me try to get my camera. Okay, there we go. You can kind of see my big head. Everyone.
No, you're good.
Okay, everyone. Introducing. I'm Simply B, aka Bianca. Everyone, give her a round of applause. Welcome to the show.
Audience,
Oh
real.
yeah, welcome to the show. We got a full quarantine audience.
That's so dope.
Yeah. All right. Man, I appreciate you taking time in your busy schedule and vibing with us. We do this every other Tuesday, but as of right now, I've been, booked with a lot of things, and I just been pouring in with a whole bunch of guests and getting schedules, what I'm saying? Everybody fit with the schedules, and I really appreciate you even just coming by and vibing with us. Thank you.
Of course. If it's anything Penny Hardaway related, like, I'm down. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. I was like, yes, as soon as you asked me, you're like, talk about Penny, like,
yeah.
How could I say no? Of course.
Oh yeah. So I do have followers that wanted to ask you questions. I gave everyone from Twitter, my IG, and Snapchat a chance to ask questions. And I did my little homework as well. So we're gonna get things going and ask some early questions. We're gonna actually start off with your introduction of who you are and where you're about. So tell everyone what's your name and where you're from and stuff like that.
All right, cool. So my name is Bianca. I go by I'm Simply B on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm Simply B. Because obviously my friends call me B, so nobody really calls me Bianca, essentially. Yeah. But yeah. So I'm a sneaker collector. I also do a show every Sunday called Sneaker Sundays, where I talk to women throughout the sneaker community, and I just give them a platform to speak. My platform isn't like crazy big, but the platform that I do love to shine light on women from that work like in these major brands, like behind the scenes, and also to women who are part of the consumer part of the community with like amazing collections. Whether they're big or they're small, as far as following or not, I love talking to all of them. So I do this every Sunday. Now on YouTube. I used to do it on IGTV, but now it's on YouTube. And what else? Oh, and I love Penny Hardaway, obviously.
Yeah, that's
this is why I'm here.
It's really amazing to see your inspiration behind your collection or your small collection of Penny Hardaway. And I would like to actually ask you, what was the first time that you actually experienced even seeing him or even hearing about him?
Well, when I was younger, so my dad and I used to watch basketball games when I was a kid. So it's just like one day sitting on the couch watching basketball with my dad, and here comes this like cute young guy, because when you're a little girl, you just see this cute little face. And I was like, oh, I love him.
It was off the bat, love at first sight.
Love at first sight. I was like, oh my God. And so honestly, that's how it started. And I became like how a girl would be for like a boy band or something, like that's how I was for Penny Hardaway. So I literally watched every single game that he played in. I would stay up late, like ask my dad, like, please let me stay up and watch him. I begged my mom for shoes, jerseys. Like, she never bought me the shoes, but she did buy me his USA jersey. And I promise you, I wore that jersey every weekend.
Wow.
I'm like, Friday, jersey. Like,
that's great. Oh, man.
So, yeah, like, it's just, I ate honeycombs because of him. It was the worst cereal.
Yeah, because he had the little the poster, inside the box,
And so I literally ate honeycomb every time just to get the posters, the little 3D poster with him in it. So yeah, it's definitely like my love for him has nothing to do with shoes, essentially, right? Which I feel like some people like him for the shoes.
Right.
Like, my love for him is for him. It has nothing to do
Yeah. So, okay, I want to ask you this, like, far as like the commercials and stuff, like, how did like you felt at the moment or that time? A lot of us just like couldn't wait to the commercials to just see what type of
Yeah.
shoes he was gonna have, or the little penny doll, whatnot. So, tell us about your experience about just watching those commercials as a kid.
They were all amazing, right? And they were
Yeah.
so funny. And
Mhm.
I think that kind of made you like him even more, right? Because you got to
Right.
see his personality and the way
Uh-huh.
he was with little Penny.
Yeah.
So then that just was like, it just made him so much better than he already was.
Yeah.
And he was also a good player as well. So it was just like, okay,
Amazing player.
he has a good personality. He's very like outgoing. He seems fun and he's a good player. Like, hello.
That's great. That's great. Okay, all right, we're gonna tap into some more Penny talk a little later. But one of my first questions is, when did you start being a sneakerhead, and what sneaker caught your eye?
For me, what got me into sneakers were SBs. So it's not even like a SB Dunk. There's a silhouette called the FC. I'm not sure if you're familiar with
Yes,
it.
I am. Yes, yes.
Okay. So
that's
so
before. That's actually, it was a skating shoe. It was a skater shoe. So like,
Yeah.
for those that like unaware, right? What she's talking about, those are actually just made for skating, nothing else. And I'm pretty sure like not too many people own a pair. You know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Probably not. Like no one. There's like nobody cared about this shoe ever.
Right. Right.
But for me, that's what got me into it. And then so from that, I went into Dunks and SBs. So that's where my love for sneakers started. Would be there.
Great.
And it's been like a downward spiral.
Okay. We have another question. This is actually one of my good friends, Tim. He's like, explain your phrase, ones are made for rain.
Oh, ones are made for rainy days. So my whole thing with that is I feel like now, especially now, I think even more than ever.
It's okay. No, take your time.
I feel like now more than ever, people buy shoes, but they don't necessarily wear them, right? And like this is kind of a way or telling people like wear your sneakers in the first place, right? But also wear them all the time. Like you shouldn't be tiptoeing around in your shoes.
Right.
Like genuinely wear your sneakers all the time. And then also one specifically, I think it's such a durable shoe. Like a lot of them are obviously leather. So the water just slides off. And I don't understand. People, I promise you, I get so many comments, like when people see me with my ones were made for any day post, and they get upset, like, how are you wearing them in the rain? I'm like, it's leather. It's a sneaker. This is what they're made for. Like, they're just shoes.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to tiptoe and walk on eggshells in my sneakers either. Like, I wear my ones, like, if you see some of my ones, they're terrible, like creased and everything. And to me, it just makes them better. Ones especially, it's not like white on white Air Force Ones. You know what I'm saying? It definitely adds character to your sneakers. They just look better worn in. So yeah, like.
That's great. Okay, let me just stop everything I'm doing right now. I want to actually shout out to everyone who's in the chat right now. For this, is if you are my follower or hard followers, man, it's all love on this One Sip Tuesday day. And actually, everyone, I've seen a couple of RIP Kobe's in the chat. Actually, just want to actually take a moment, and I'm sorry I just didn't get to do this in the beginning of the show. Let's take a moment of silence real quick for Kobe and G. All right. Thank y'all for for all the love in the chat. Thank y'all for actually just coming to the show each and every Tuesday, man. This is episode 3, and to even just put this together for the Penny community is just an amazing feeling. I'm getting a lot of feedback, a lot of positive feedback is that. And
Yeah.
just would like to continue my work in the sneaker community as a DJ and a collector. So,
Side
uh,
note, there's
yeah.
a guy, I don't know if you follow Sneaker Dave.
Oh man,
He's
that's
another like
the
penny
homie.
hard. I feel like when I first started Instagram, just in general, he was one of the first
Uh-huh.
people I started following, and we have like the same thing. He's like another major Penny Hardaway fan. He would be
Yes,
perfect
yes.
for this
Oh
show.
yeah,
Like he's
oh yeah.
tattoo and
I
everything. I'm
definitely,
like, yo, I thought about it. Don't get me wrong, because I'm like, man, I could
yeah.
get like a little penny or something. That would be so dope. But I haven't gotten there yet. But
Yeah, but he's
I
one of
might
my
steal his
inspirations
idea.
as well. Yeah, he's one of my big inspirations.
Yeah.
Actually, when I first started Instagram, he was the very first person I actually followed.
Oh no.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
that guy is such a big inspiration of what I do today, and Team Penny, just a lot of people that hit the hashtag and post makes me want to post more as well. So.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get back into the questions. I'm not sure your followers like to send questions.
Yeah,
With
they do
question
the
mark?
Q&A. A lot of like,
Yes.
I don't know, it's usually like right here.
Okay.
If I'm right, it's like there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So we're gonna get into the questions, and then we have a speed round where my followers will just do the versus questions to
okay.
get all the questions answered. All right.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
So you guys, my followers, her followers, y'all can ask her questions. Hit the question mark at the bottom, and then right after we get done with my questions, we'll get to your questions. All right. Deal. All right. All right. Okay. All right. We have. What is your favorite pair of sneakers? Period.
Period.
Yeah.
That's an
That's from
easy
Sarah.
one.
That's from Sarah.
I'm like, my favorite sneakers are my undefeated no liners. I love that pair of I don't. You want me to show
A
you?
very comfortable shoe. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Please show.
Super comfortable. Hold on, let me get.
Yes, this pair is very, very comfortable. I've
Yeah.
seen.
So it's these.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. These are my babies. Yeah, this would definitely be my favorite pair. It took me a while to get them, but
Yeah.
I have two. I'm looking for another pair.
That's great.
If I could have like
Goodness.
6 pairs, I would. But
Now, if you can show the shoe again, I would like for you to display like the upper where the sock liner is.
yes,
The top
okay.
of it is totally different
So-
from regular SB High. You see, guys? Oh man.
So there's like no lining. So that's like the whole thing with the shoe, obviously. Hence the no liner. There's none of that padding. It's just material.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad you actually got to show that one off. For those that never seen that before, yeah, that's one of the holy grails for SB just dunk collectors.
Yeah, definitely for dunk collectors, I would say.
Yeah. All right, speaking of holy grails, what is your holy grail?
That one. That's it would be my undefeated.
Okay, talk a
That I
shoe
don't
that
own?
you don't own. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So something that I don't own, okay, so it's definitely random. It would be Ueno Air Force Ones.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, so I love that shoe. I love the whole story. I love the packaging, the box, the lasered, what is it, like cherry blossoms? Like, it's beautiful. That's the most beautiful, probably Air Force One, like, ever to me. So yeah, if I could I'm like, even if I just get the box, like I'll take just the box.
It's just a box.
Because have you seen that box? It's a
Yeah, I've seen that
box.
box. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like the craftsmanship on the whole
Amazing.
package. Yeah.
Yes,
the whole
it's such an
package.
amazing shoe. So yeah.
All right. We have another question. During the pandemic, was it easy to cop your kicks, or it was just like hit or miss, and then if you like was on a lot of apps and or just order from like StockX or Goat or something?
I feel like honestly for me there was definitely a lot of L's that I took.
Same here.
And I felt like everyone was at home.
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like before maybe people were at work and doing stuff, so maybe they forgot that stuff was dropping, but everybody was on the app at the same time because they had like nothing else to do.
Exactly, exactly.
It was definitely harder, I would say, for me to get some sneakers. And I also thought that it would be the opposite way around. Like I thought it would die down a little bit, but it didn't.
It was just like made it harder for everyone, especially like if it was a limited shoe. It was just it was L's after L's for me.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Being a female sneakerhead, what is the best thing and the worst thing? This is from.
Okay.
I don't want to butcher your name. But I just say T. She has a long.
Okay. So the best thing that I would say is the girls that I've gotten to meet, like through sneakers. That a lot of these women have become some of my closest friends, and that's just through the love of sneakers. You know, we do have like that's essentially what brought us together. But we're actually friends outside of that now. So I love that. And we help each other get pairs. Like if there's a pair maybe that I have access to and they don't, and one of them wants it, you know, we help each other in that way.
That's great.
So I do really love that. And being a woman in sneakers, I started Sneaker Sunday, and that gave me a platform as well to sit here and actually be able to talk to them and for other people to see them as well. So yeah, it's just like, it's definitely a sisterhood amongst the women, I would say, in the community. And then things that I hate, there's a list.
It's a list, huh?
But I would say that the one thing that I do hate, I'm trying to think of what I hate the most, is that I guess as a woman, you're always having to prove yourself, right? Like, like you always have to just prove yourself a little extra than I guess a man would. So it's definitely harder, I guess, in that way. Because as soon as I enter a room, especially if I enter, like if you and I were to go to an event together, people would automatically think that I'm there because of you and not there for my own merit, you know? Right. And that happens to me all the time. And a lot of the time when you do go to these events, there aren't many women present in the room, right? Right. So you are standing in these circles with men. And then there's men that, you know, are personal, close friends of mine or family of mine. And they automatically assume that they bought the shoes that I'm wearing, or they put me onto the shoes that I'm wearing. I'm like, that's not the case, you know? Right. I do buy my own shoes. Like,
that's great. That's great.
Buying my sneakers. I don't have a sneaker daddy out here.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gifted, right? There's nothing wrong with being gifted.
But no.
Okay. All right, so we have another question and a compliment as well. Okay. Tasha, she said you're a big inspiration in my life. Actually, collecting sneakers for over 6 years. And what is something that you can give advice? This is what she's saying. This is one way that you can give advice for a female sneakerhead that's trying to start a big collection.
Don't do it. Turn back now. Because it's definitely overwhelming. Yeah. When it comes time to like pick shoes, like it's like first world problems, right? Like, oh my God, what do I wear? But I also say buy what you like. And it's definitely not buying into the hype. Like you do not, I think that's one of the things that I definitely preach. Like you don't have to buy the most expensive sneakers. Don't think that you have to go and spend $500 every drop. It's not necessary. You can go to Ross. You can go to Marshall's, you can go to the Nike outlet, and I have found some of my favorite pairs of sneakers that I wear all the time in these places. So
that's great. That's great.
Like, I don't think it's to the whole thing that it has to be some expensive hype shoe. That's not what it's about. It's buying what you like, because there's been situations where I'm sure it's happened to you before, where it's a shoe you maybe never had like thought of, but you know, and then you see it on someone and now you're like, damn, like they look really, really good on this person. And now it changes your mind about that shoe. So definitely wear and buy what you like and what you feel looks good on you. So
shout out to Tasha. She actually watched the show frequently, especially when I'm on live DJing or on Twitch as well. So shout out to Tasha. Okay, we have another question. Who is your inspiration behind your sneaker collection, and who is the person actually influenced you to collect sneakers?
My inspiration behind, I don't know if I necessarily have one per se.
Just a
I
love for it.
yeah, just a
You want to
love
say
for
that?
it because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't think anybody plans to get like this. I definitely didn't. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to have XYZ amount of sneakers, because that's never the case, right?
Right.
It just sort of happened, and it just got progressively, I don't want to say better, I say worse.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't say like I didn't aspire to have a lot of sneakers, right? So that definitely wasn't it. But as far as people that inspire me, I guess in the world of sneakers, like there's women around me that inspire me, like Jen Twice, Nerd Like Jazzy, Janelle, Jay Cheyenne, who
Shout out
else?
to those ladies. Yeah.
Like these women are amazing, and they're definitely making waves and doing, things within their own areas. Like Janelle's out in LA killing it. As far as men that inspire me, obviously Clark inspires me literally every day.
Yeah,
I
that's what's up.
everything.
Same here.
So yeah, like he definitely inspires me on a daily basis, and he pushes me to be better. I hit him up, if I need advice on certain things. My friend Louie, who does pretty much 90% of my content, my pictures, my videos.
Yeah.
He inspires me like creatively, as far as like he helps me to push my imagination as far as my top 5 like videos and even my content. Like he's like, no, that's not, like, we could do better. We could do something crazier, more fun. And so yeah, like it's definitely the people that I have around me that really inspire me and even just push me to be better and do better.
All right. That comes in just in time, because actually I'm about to actually go into my questions.
Okay.
And that leads into your creative mind and your creativity, actually being a content creator. How long you've been like into YouTubing and actually online, just pushing your content as well, besides the sneakers as well?
Well, YouTube, I literally just started 2 weeks ago.
Oh, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Like, so
the transition is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, like I posted my videos because I do my top 5, and so I'll post that video like once a year. So I wasn't necessarily like on YouTube constantly, putting content or doing anything like that.
Same here.
And and then so now with Sneaker Sundays, like just with the way, how this live setup is, I was like, it's a lot, and I wasn't able to like put it anywhere else. And I didn't like the layout, and it was just kind of getting like a little, crazy. I mean, you'll see. So then that's why I was like, you know what, let me like change the format and put it to YouTube. And that's how I started to get there. So, I mean, it's still like, obviously I'm at the beginning stages, because this past Sunday was my 2nd episode on YouTube. So it was definitely different. And there's definitely, little hiccups here and there, but it's cool. And as far as like creativity, where I find that I have to be the most creative would be when I'm doing videos, which is fun because I definitely get to do like different things and all like the tech stuff. So yeah.
I
like
actually enjoy your content. It's just like
you.
It pushes me to like do better as far as like get the quality right. Like before, I don't mean like the rap on, but before this show, I did a sound check. So I'm like that stuff like that. Like I really try to push myself to even just be the best I can be at this, So
no, for
other than that, you're actually one of my just somebody I actually look into and try to mimic you. I'm not trying to say copy your style, but
I
actually mimic your moves.
You.
Yeah. So
my YouTube link, is I'm Simply B. It would be YouTube / I'm Simply B. Everything is I'm Simply B.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. You're actually a frequent flyer.
I'm also a frequent flyer B.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is the best, actually your favorite places that you actually vacate?
So I would say a place that I visit often or frequently would be London. One of my best friends, she lives out there.
Hey.
So I go there, I would say every year, like twice, at least 2 to 3 times a year. I was going all the time. And I love it there because their sneaker community, the same thing. A lot of the stuff, it's completely different, well, than it is here. I say now it's kind of more of the same. But when I went out there, when did I go? This was maybe like, I would say like 3 years ago, maybe more. When they dropped the Bordeaux 7s. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So when they dropped those, I went out and I was in London and they had them, they sold out here, like online, they sold out in stores. They were sitting there, full size run. And I'm like, this is like heaven for me, right?
Because in the States, it's a totally different subject.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
And like now I feel like maybe both, like we're kind of into the same kind of shoes, right? Everybody's into Dunks. Everybody's into like kind of the same Jordans and stuff like that. But back then it wasn't like that. So you could definitely go there and pick up just a whole bunch of stuff, sometimes on sale because nobody cared. Like I was picking up dope blazers out there. I got all my Flyknit racers out there. This is when Flyknits were like popping. I got the multicolor. I got the black and white. I got like every single pair.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say London is one of my favorite places. I love the Middle East. So Beirut is one of my favorite places. Egypt is another place that I visited, which I was like enamored and just like, I couldn't believe, like, you know, people built this by hand without the technology that we have now. Yeah, and I just love it. And even going to all these places, like you would be surprised that they do have a sneaker like community and stuff out there.
They really do. They actually do. Actually, they did sneaker con over there as well. Like
it's
before the pandemic. Yeah, right before.
It's so crazy. Yeah. So going to all these places, seeing the stuff that they offer, because in Beirut I went and they had Jordans. Obviously it's more expensive than it would be here, but if it was something that was worth it, like that I would have bought it, because, you know, obviously some stuff you can't get here anymore. But yeah, it's really dope to see that people recognize the shoes that you're wearing, like on the other side of the world. Yeah. And even then, like I've met people through Instagram that live on other sides of the world, like in London and other places. Just the same thing, just for sneakers. So it's really dope.
All right. Real quick. I just pinned a comment. Thank you.
Sly Man.
Sly. Yeah, my Sly Man kicks. Thank you. I actually pinned the comment. Thank you. I appreciate it. Actually, if you are on YouTube or you enjoy sneaker shows like such as this and her show, please go ahead, follow her. Actually, follow her IG as well. And shout out to everyone in the comments. Thank y'all for even coming in, peeping this out, man. And we talking about kicks. We're talking about traveling, a lot of things. We recently talked about the pandemic, copying kicks during the pandemic. All right, we have one more question for me. And you are a Kung Fu junkie, right?
Yes. Oh my God, nobody ever talks to me about
Kung Fu. Is me. Come on now. Oh yeah.
Yes.
So when I found out, you actually posted a couple flicks on your story.
Listen.
And I follow a lot of Kung Fu collectors. So I sent you a couple. I was like, months ago. It was like months ago.
When I did like a question, right? And asked for movies. Oh my God, yes. So thank you.
So
I probably watched it.
Oh my God. So what is your favorite top 5? I want to say top 5. Give me your 5. I know it's difficult. I know it's very difficult.
Listen,
give me 5.
It's so hard because like anything that the Shaw Brothers did is like genius. Okay, the Shaw, like genius. Okay, so I would say top 5. The One-Armed Swordsman.
One-Armed Swordsman, 1978. Come on now, let's go.
I would say I have to toss a Bruce Lee one in there. So Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
Classic. I don't know if I want to say this movie. Wait, I'm like, I don't know if this counts. Oh my God. Now my brain is on like
Because it's so much.
it's so much.
Yeah.
With Bruce Leroy, The Last Dragon.
The Last, okay.
I don't know if that counts, but that's a kung fu movie to me.
You know what? To us, that's a kung fu.
That's a kung fu movie.
Yeah.
I would say that movie. Dirty Ho. It's not a bad word, you guys.
Yeah, it's not, yo.
I love that movie though. Like the first scene when they're there fighting, but they're trying not to fight, like in front of everybody, and they're just doing stuff like with their feet under the table.
They're trying to hold back. Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. Like, yo, one day we probably gonna have to get off sneakers and talk about kung fu for an hour. How about that?
Listen, I can do this all day. Like just the technicality and all the stuff that they could do. And to me, the fact that you can see, like, it doesn't even look fake, essentially, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It was just so dope. Yeah, somebody said, I think I see in the comments here, Ip Man, hello, yeah. I love Donnie Yen. So anything
DJ
Donnie
Hollywood
Yen has done,
in the building.
Like, I've seen them all. And I hate when I put the thing and people say Ip Man. I'm like, hello. I'm like, you don't think I've seen all of them?
Come on, man.
Yes, but he is amazing. Like, even now, still, like, he's killing it. Donnie Yen, which I'm so mad that they, like, the last one, the fourth one was the final one, because I'm just, like, he's also really dope, because when they dropped, like, the Clot Air Force Ones, like, he was in the campaign, and I was, like, so hyped.
Yeah, he was.
So hyped.
Yeah, but you know what?
And then, what is it?
That's four. That's four already. That's four.
Okay.
Already.
Then there's another one. It's the drunken. I forget the one. It's that's the one with Jackie Chan. It's called the Drunken
Master. Or
Drunken Master. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Classic. Now they actually redone that movie over and over, but I think his was like the third. I think the third remake of that. But yeah, it's like the younger Jackie Chan folks.
But Jackie Chan's been doing this for forever. And Jet Li, let me tell you, I saw like a movie with him when he was like a little boy going in. Jet Li's another one. Like, it's so hard to just name. And then 36 Chambers, like
36 Chambers, the classic.
Listen, we can do this all day.
We talk about all day, folks.
Did you say Lone Wolf and Cub? Like the whole series of Lone Wolf and Cub? That is like, I'm trying not to go super deep into this.
Wait a minute, hold up, folks. Like, we're talking classics on classics, folks.
He is a beast. This man was like, the whole series is amazing. Like, yeah, I love the whole series.
We can tap into stuff like how I want to say the Flying Guillotine.
Oh my God, yes.
How I say Five Deadly Venoms.
Five Deadly Venoms.
It's
Golden Arm. Did you see Golden Arm?
Oh my goodness. It's a lot, folks. It's a lot. I love to have you on, and actually we could just talk about other things than sneakers. I know we can have you back another time. Let's get into these questions. Actually, thank you for answering my questions. I knew you will love that question. I knew it. That's why I had it last.
No one ever talks to me about Kung Fu.
Oh my goodness.
So I always like try to talk about it on like my page too, and I'm like, oh, watching this, or oh, you guys, and I literally I feel like the same people always. See, look, I'm lost.
I'm lost
because we're talking about Kung Fu right now.
You know what? I'm sorry, guys and gals. When Kung Fu heads talk about Kung Fu, it's like y'all anime.
Yeah, and it's pretty much
Yeah, man.
Kill Bill does count as a Kung Fu.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah.
Yep. And
it does.
It has some of the old school Kung Fu legends in the movie too.
Yeah. So I don't know if you noticed that in the Ip Man movies too, like the guys that were like, like the masters of like the different, like the guy from Golden Arm.
Yeah, he's in that.
Is in it. And I'm like, the fact that he used all these people, I was like, so dope. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like
five
the
elements
biggest
and
kung fu nerd. So
five element ninjas. Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Now we talking.
Yes. Now we have some kung fu people in here.
All right, folks. All right, thank y'all, man.
Yeah.
We got a little carried away, but we back. Thank you, B. I really appreciate you even again coming on this show. Again, this is my third episode. Man, this penny community actually just embraced me and pushed me to just unbelievable heights, man. I don't think I can get rid of this show. Even,
Cannot. You have to do it for everyone.
Right. So I have a lot of guests. I have my first 10 guests already lined up. So,
perfect.
Yeah. So this is a blessing, and I'll get to talk about what I love. I get to ask questions. So it's a blessing. So again, thank you.
Have you ever met Penny Hardaway? That's my question to you.
My question, the question to answer is I've been to 2 Pacer games where he played during the playoffs.
Okay.
So the playoff game where he dunked on Sam Mitchell, I was at that game.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
so you've been in the same room.
Room, basically. Yes.
That's good.
And it was once. And so that game was in 95, and I went to another game in 96. So that run when they actually beat the Bulls that year, that was in 95, I was able to watch the game in Chicago, but right across the street from Chicago Stadium where they end up winning and beat Chicago Bulls. So
that's dope.
that was another experience, but I'm
jealous. I'm jealous.
Yes. I have yet to meet the man that we all look up to and admire. So yeah. So anybody else in the chat or anybody else ever met him before I get into your comments and questions? We are actually packed. Okay. All right. Let's get into the questions. Woo! Let's try. Favorite Penny 5 colorway?
I feel like anything I love any like OG colorway. So like the Royals, anything OG colorway.
Yeah. What do you like the actual all white one that they call home that recently retro?
Not really. Because
it doesn't have the Zoom Air in it. It's
I wasn't really
made totally different. Nike gifted to me. I appreciate Jeff and the guys over at Nike for doing that, but I told a lot of people I wouldn't buy none of the retros because it's not actually OG.
Someone said they met him at Soul Collector event in Vegas.
Soul Collector?
I'm jealous.
Yeah, this guy.
I think I would have tried.
Z, thank you. I know. I actually remember your post, man. Yeah, he actually was there at the event. And did you cop a kit? Did you cop a pair from that pack?
Me?
No, Z.
Him.
He's in the.
I did not.
I'm sorry, we everywhere, folks. This is enjoyable. Thank y'all for asking all these questions. We're gonna get into some more. Okay, all right. Black, white, or blue Magic, Orlando Magic penny jersey?
I want them all. It's like all of them. As long as it has Hardaway on the back, all of them.
Exactly.
It's funny. I'll see somebody with like a Orlando jersey, and then I see the one, and then I'm like, let me wait till they turn around. And then I'm like, if I see like McGrady, I'm like, nope.
I mean, that's a Hardaway rule. I don't know because it's a fans of us. It's just our inner fan, but we actually wait until you turn around.
Yeah, I'm like, let me see. I'm like, oh no, and then I just keep turning.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, what is I'm like
thoughts on the new CDG Nike foam pop?
Oh yes, I saw them. No. I don't actually like them.
Very
See,
creative.
The thing. I'm like, I feel like I'm the worst when it comes to as far as Penny with shoes because I'm not really a fan of foam posits. In the first place. I just don't like them for myself.
Right.
But yeah, like no. Yeah.
All right, the better PE, the Jordan 9 from '94.
Oh, Jordan 9 all day.
Okay,
and I want them to bring it back.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't even need to.
I'm sorry, buddy, but that's not even a question to even answer because we all in this chat room right now want that Jordan 9P.
Oh my! If they, you know what they did? I don't know if you saw it. They brought it back as like a boot. And
Yeah,
it was
it is.
kind of the same colorway.
Yeah.
And I was upset because I was like, "What is this?" Like, what we wanted the 9 with the 1 on the back, like just normal. I'm like, what's the boot like?
Yeah. Man, Sly, man, I really appreciate you, each and every one of you in the chat. Thank you for just coming in.
He's the best. He's
the
best.
He is, man. He is. Okay. All right. Here we go. If you could have any penny shoe signature or PE, what would it be?
Oh, God. Okay, this is a tough one.
Very tough.
Okay. God, I don't know which one I would want. Actually, okay, I would want, it's not necessarily, I guess, a signature shoe, but I feel like it's the first shoe that he was like playing in. So I would want like the Nike Air Up with the 1 on the back for them to bring that. No,
I own that. I own that shoe. Yeah, I'm sorry.
See,
I remember I tagged you. I tagged you in that photo, and he was like, "I'm so jealous." I'm like, you know what? There are pairs out there. You just gotta search for them.
This is the thing. Is I promise you, like now, especially now that I'm like so like into sneakers, obviously even like ridiculously more. I try to find old pennies, right?
Yeah.
Specifically in my size, and a lot of the time it's not in a 7 or a 7.5. I think the smallest that I find is an 8, and I'm about to buy them anyway, just because I really want to have every OG that he's like released, you know?
Yeah.
So even if it's a shoe that I like, obviously I can't wear, I just want to have them for collection purposes.
All right. Yeah. Well, before we get to the next question, my actually holy grail, actually out of the penny collection or just pennies, period.
Yeah.
It was a PE that he had when he played in the Shake rookie game.
Okay.
The Prevail, the Nike Prevail. It came out in '94, but his colorway was black and white.
Okay.
And it has a 1 in it.
Hi, Clark.
And my big aunt is in the building. Big DJ Clark Kent, thank you for coming in, checking out the show, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, all right. Are you into Yeezys?
No, I'm not. And I do not own any pairs.
All right. Not a pity question, but hey, you know. All right. Any upcoming releases you looking forward to be?
I'm looking forward to the Flint Gray 7s that are supposed to be making a comeback. Yeah, I'm trying to think of if there's anything else. That's all I can think of, honestly, at the moment. So yeah.
All right. We have a request where
you
can show the Air Force One.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah, I even put out like penny stuff just in case, because I have like a bunch of little like memorabilia and stuff too.
And that's great.
Like anything that I see with his face, I like buy it. Okay, so these were like the ultimate. I don't know if you can see it. Is that Clark?
Oh yeah.
He's the sweetest.
Oh man, that's what's up.
I don't know if you can see. This like all the details on this shoe are absolutely.
Let me get this out the way so they can see it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go.
So there you go.
Laughter, yes.
If you can see that.
Great quality as well. Yeah.
Like you don't understand. I'm like so scared to wear them now that I have them. I feel like I was searching for forever.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you wear them? No, because it's like a white Air Force One.
And it's icy sole. So like once you wear it, you know,
as soon as you wear it. Hold on, let me show you the other one. The insole's a little different on the other one. So the other one has his signature inside.
That's great. Oh,
yeah, but they both have,
Shout out to everyone in the chat. We're gonna
So good, so good. Yeah.
Can you show the actual tongue? The actual tongue that has his name on it.
So I don't know if it's like pinstripe.
Great quality in that pinstripe tongue too.
Yeah.
Very
Oh my! It's the details. It's so good. So good.
Such an amazing sneaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the soul for me. I'm like, I wish I could just like walk like that. It's so, yeah. I love it.
All right. We're getting down to the nitty. We got actually 6 minutes. We're going to get into the speedy round, guys. Thank y'all for all your questions. We're going to get into the speedy round where it's just one worded questions from my followers and myself. So we're going to do versus questions and just one word questions. All right. Who is your favorite sports team?
Orlando Magic.
Oh, you said you're not going to answer this question.
Clark. Man, yes, that's what it means. Yes.
All right. Who is your favorite athlete right now? Sports athlete.
Currently, I don't have one. I mean, no, I don't have one. I mean, there's a lot I watch basketball just to watch basketball, but I'm not like, oh my God, I'm a Kobe fan. I mean, Kobe, rest in peace.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a LeBron fan or anything like that. Like, yeah, no.
Right. Okay. Tasha again. Salute to Tasha. Beyonce or MJB, Mary J. Blige?
Beyonce or Mary J. Blige?
Yeah. Who you rather
oh my God.
listen to?
Wow.
That's different.
That's a tough one.
She has another one too. She has another question.
God. I don't know. Can I do a mashup?
You can plead the fifth.
Okay, yeah, I can't answer that because I'm like, man, I'm thinking of like the songs, and I just thought of like a Beyonce song that got me hype, and I thought of a Mary J song that got me hype, and I'm like, I can't pick.
Right. Okay. Jay-Z or Nas?
God, who comes with these questions?
This is Tasha. Yo, salute to her.
God.
Yes.
Jay-Z or Nas? I can't pick either. That's
She plead the fifth, Tasha.
Can I? Oh God!
Okay.
Who does this to me?
Okay, pasta or pizza?
Oh, pasta or pizza? Pizza.
Okay, all right. Let's get back to the kicks. All right, Timbs or Air Force Ones?
Air Force Ones.
Okay, all right. Favorite penny silhouette?
Just the OG Air Max penny.
The Air Max penny. Okay. All right. Do you own any phone posits?
No.
All right. That's it, everybody.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. Well, give her a hand. Okay, yeah, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, B. You're amazing. Everyone check out her YouTube show. It's now on Sundays on YouTube. At first it was on IG. Now she just moved it back and actually transitioned into the YouTuber game. You know what I'm saying? So salute to her. Everyone give her a follow.
Thank you.
Again, check out me next week. We're going to be action-packed, man, with another guest. I'll probably post my next guest probably tomorrow. I'll think about tomorrow. All right. So other than that, thank you. You have an amazing Tuesday.
Thank you.
Shout out to Big Unk in the building, Clark Kent. I will probably have something special for you as well. I'm probably gonna display my whole DJ Clark Kent collection one day. So I have a lot of his shoes. So we're probably gonna have him on the show. Never know. We probably get his schedule together and then have him on the show again. Thank you. Thank everybody shout out to everyone in the chat. Do something positive. Think positive. You might have a positive outcome. Everyone have a great day. Peace. We are out.